Hello, and welcome to Let's Make a Top-Down Shooter. This video is about adding a movement speed setup upgrade cards. And a special thanks to all my supporters. Your support is what makes this worth doing. Like previously, we start with creating our three new Enum entries. We have move speed common, move speed rare, and move speed zoomies. And then I'm going to add this to the health set because I don't want to make a new set just for this video. But the new one will be move speed multi. We want this initial value to be 1.0 because it's a multiplier. In our character class, we want to define a default max walk speed. And since we want to watch when the attribute changes, we can also add a virtual void on move speed multi attribute changed. Deep breath for all that very long function name. In our CPP file, under begin play, we have our usual. We want when the get gameplay attribute value has changed, we're calling this function. We're also setting our default max walk speed to the current, as of begin play, max walk speed. You might wonder why this line is here and not up here. So if you put it up here, basically what's happening is you're just basically setting it right here to max walk speed, which is 500. So you're setting the value to 500. In the editor, 6 months down the road, you might be like, we should change our max walk speed and make it 400. That will update this value in the editor. It will get overwritten because of what's saved in the editor, but the default max walk speed would stay at 500, and then that's what would have an effect on the changes. So we don't want it like that. Going to go down to, where is my on health? There we go. So instead of just calling a blueprint function, we're just going to get the character movement max walk speed, and it's now going to be the default that we saved multiplied by the attribute value. So with all that said, we can go back in the editor. And as usual, we're going to update our game instance with the 3 map variables. All right, so in our game instance, we update our maps as usual. Move speed common, we're going to leave that at 60 or make that at 60. Move speed rare will be 30. And move speed zoomies will be 10. Again, I'm going to set these so they're less likely to show up for testing purposes. Similarly, we'll use ridiculously high values for testing. Move speed common, move speed rare. And the best move speed zoomies. With those set up, we can go and create our new effect. I'll just duplicate the firing rate upgrade. Call this move speed multi upgrade. As always, it needs to be infinite. The modifier here will be our move speed multi. Our magnitude will be set to upgrade dot move speed multi. Now, we're going to do this a little different. The math still works out basically the same, but in this case, we're going to do an add. So that in our character, in the award upgrade function, we will duplicate this as usual. Set up these very far away lines. We want this to be our move speed, gameplay effect, and of course our data tag. So the difference here is because we're adding, so our initial value is 1.0, so a 20% increase will be 0.2, makes the 40% increase 0.4, and the 100% increase 1. When we go to play, as usual, I'll open this so you can see the gameplay effect. In the outliner here, I'm going to go to our character. I'm going to just do a search for max W. So you can see our max walk speed is initially 500. Open the upgrade thing. Very low chance of that. 40% increase, so there we go. We're adding our 0.4 on top of our 1, which makes it a total 1.4. 500 times 1.4 is 700. And you can see that our move speed is quicker. Throw it up at another 40% increase, even faster. Zoomies. Just for another quick example, show the base speed. Looks like that. Oh, get a little increase. It's noticeable, 20%, still, too large for a first upgrade. Total of 40, and it's again noticeable increase. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video and would like to see more, you know what to do. And if you would like to support this channel or just want to download the project files, you can do so through my Patreon linked below.